kind of reminds me, you know, a lot of people are doing choice time or things like this, but it kind of has more of a focus and a metacognition aspect to it. So I think a lot of people, whoa, I almost fell off that chair. A lot of people are doing aspects of it, but I like that this kind of isn't just like, oh, you do whatever you want, but it has a purpose to it, you know, connected to the learning targets. So it helps kids, you know, in choice time, a lot of times they're, you know, kids always want to pick the same things, but then if you have this clarify, you know, kids are noticing you know, the certain aspects that they might want to work on more, to help them make more informed choices.
I also think that we need to be looking at bringing the teachers along, because I think one thing is doing it in the classroom with our own children, but the pressure of some people doing it and some people not doing it, particularly with, you know, the culture, the well-beingness of people at the minute. So I think, you know, as a school and as a primary school, to really think about the long-term strategic plan, if you like, of how we're going to implement this, and how, you know, what are the small steps to bring everybody into it and to bring everybody along. Is you know, it's the direction that you know, obviously that we're heading in, but all of the teachers need to know where it fits in and how it's going to fit in for them. So, you know, the students are only one part of this.
We will build our own self-navigation tool.
Absolutely, for the teachers.
What Marie is actually helping us to do. So we will have, like, you know, you saw when she was showing folders and so on before from Orange School or whatever it was, we will have something similar with all of this information in it for teachers to access and be working with them through those things.
Tracy, I also think that, I don't know how, you know, while we're online, it's tricky, but to personalise it for the teachers, it's well and good to have a whole lot more videos for us to self-navigate, but I think there needs to be the human relationship part is very important too, and a chance to, you know, to be presented with something and have a chance to talk physically in the same room with our peers and our colleagues, and to be open about how we go, you know, how people are feeling with it, and so I think how we get that balance too with self-navigation and direct teaching, mini lesson type navigation as well.
Definitely, yeah.
I think it's a, please continue.
I was only going to say it does feel like it could be quite a change to what we're doing already, and I think, yes, some teachers right now may be quite stressed and be feeling overwhelmed already. So it would be how you allow teachers to take this on board in small, manageable chunks, right? How we ask them to do that.
Wrong, Marie, but I don't think everyone needs to be in a same spot at the same time. It's like kids, right? You'll have early adopters. You'll have people who feel like they have the brain space right now to jump into this, and you'll have people who just are not ready for it because there's so much else going on. And I don't think we want to hold back those people who feel like they're ready to move forward. And by the same token, we don't want to push those people forward who feel like they're not ready to be in that space yet. So I think, you know, there's a lot of flexibility and permissions within this for people to work at their own pace, which is all of what the, you know, self-navigation really is about. Anyway, it's what Anna was doing with those kids.
I think another important variable is, to what extent do the teachers need something like this while we're doing distance learning? Meaning a self-navigation tool can be extremely helpful when I don't have the kids in front of me all the time. And so the effort into building one, and maybe a small chunk, right? I'm not saying everything that I do, but whatever chunk I choose to do, by having it be student facing and family facing and things that children can do independently to improve their performance, Teachers may say that's exactly what they need right now, and they need other things taken off their plate, right? So they may choose that this is exactly what they need because they're not in the classroom the whole time and they're struggling through those pieces. And so it's a solution to what's causing them that feeling of being overwhelmed right now as we speak. So I think people are going to come at it from different angles. The idea is to be able to support teachers in whatever they need right now, and to make this a solution for those who need it as a solution, and an option for those who need it to be an option. And that we as a group have the capacity to pull that off. But it can be as small as you want it to be. It can be as large as you need it to be. There's really very few rules about that, except about accessibility, meaning I don't want the children to get overwhelmed by it when they see it. So that's very important for us to keep considering.
I totally agree. I do feel like it is the right time to be introducing this. I mean, with so much online learning, it does make total sense. Yeah, I'm just thinking for all those people that are overwhelmed, especially with technology, right? Because a lot of this we would be doing through technology, or the choices that we're offering, or the videos that we're making. I know some people just want their whiteboards and their carpets back, and I don't know, it's just a thought.
And we can't blame them, not one little bit, right? I think sympathy and understanding is going to come from everyone. And I think Anna was sharing that with us too, right? She was like, I was all ready to do self-navigation and then Schoology, right? And so I think that's honest. I think that was as transparent and courageous. And I think we're all going to be at different levels of that. And the students too, right? Remember, we're asking a big leap of them, but I think that the payoff for this amount of effort is unmistakable. And that might be the part for us to look at as we're wrestling with it.